What's up, guys? We are back and it's time to make some progress, and I know exactly where we are going first. Yep, we need that grenade launcher. Okay, we'll take the ink ribbons out for a second. We've no need for those yet. Right, you guys go back in there, and what I am going to need, which will be very important to what we have to do next, is those grenade shells. But for now, grenade launcher, and we'll go onward and upward. Right, we just need to clean up shop a little bit. Yep. Hunters do not like acid rounds. And that's why I equipped them. Because I've been dodging those guys for ages. Well, stepping round them, so we didn't have to trigger them and get them going. But, you know. Progress is progress. Now we can cut through the mansion and make things significantly faster. Nope. Not wasting the grenade rounds on you. Definitely not. A standard zombie is not worthy of grenade rounds. Right. Okay. So our first order of business is to... We do need to use the key that we have here, the emblem key. So the quickest way to do that is go through here. Right. To avoid as much backtracking as humanly possible, we can cut through here, since a lot of the necessary routes have been opened up through the use of Jill's lockpick. So we won't have to go looping around. Righty. We can go back through the rooms with the stained glass window puzzles. Avoid the crows, don't antagonize them. There's no need to do that. And this right here is the office we need. Spencer's office. And you will find in a moment that in here, let me just flick on a light, because as it says here, it's too dark to see anything. Press that switch, and bingo. We need the metal object. We also need to open this drawer for some shotgun shells. And I believe that's everything of note in here. There's nothing else we really need. One moment. Just need to clear my throat. There we go. Alrighty. Now that we have the metal object and these shotgun shells, we can loop back around again the way we came. And our next task is to actually we're going to need a spare inventory slot. So, let me just quickly swing into the save room. Oh, yeah. Near here. And deposit these items. And which items I'm referring to, sorry, I lost what I was trying to say then. The items I'm referring to are the spare acid rounds and the metal object. So, the grenade launcher can stay with us. You see, if you look here, we have a metal object and a stone and metal object. We're going to need to complete that in order to make our final bit of progression. Okay. We are essentially a portable armory now as well, so we don't need to worry about equipment. Okay. That leaves us nice and free in the inventory department. Anything that has essentially been a threat for the short term has been dealt with. Now we go back the way we came. Excuse me for one moment. My throat is aggravated. Better. Alright. Now then. All those wonderful crows are just loitering, essentially waiting for us to tempt them. We shall not do that. Now, you will notice that we still have the helmet key in our inventory. There is one last room in the mansion in which we can use that. So we're going to do that now. And the easiest way is back through here. Okay. Wonderful. And now we need to go through here. And go this way. Past Kenneth. Sorry, dude. I do feel bad about him. And for him. A lot of the guys from Stars Bravo team really don't get a good break in this game. The only one that really does is Richard. And he doesn't last very long. That's of course if you don't count Rebecca. We're going to have to be quick going through here. Because there's a Crimson Head still loitering that we didn't deal with. Yes, we never dealt with him earlier. So this is the direction that we must go in. Past this knight here with the shield. And through this door. You've used the helmet key. There's no further use for this key. Discard it? Yes. Wonderful. Now, we are going to pick up these herbs. Because healing items are always welcome. Hello, Solid Snake. He's back again. Down we go. And I suddenly feel the uncontrollable urge to make a quote from Metal Gear Solid 3, from the very spy movie-esque opening at the beginning of that game. Let's just leather him with grenade rounds, soften him up a bit. That quote that I just talked about being, "I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. We're going to have to eat the snake." Where is Solid? Oh dear. No, am I poisoned? No, but I'm on caution. No more screwing around. Where is Solid Snake when we need him? I summoned the Snake Eater. Yeah, he's not that powerful. 5 grenade rounds at a good close range and he's done. That's why I brought them with us. I still remember that old cartoon. I summoned the Snake Eater. Dun 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 dun. Short time. Was that an Ego Raptor cartoon? You know, I think it was. Probably going to discard the handgun at this point. We really don't need it anymore. The knob is broken. It doesn't look like it'll open. No, it won't. Now we'll use this double herb to heal and go back the way we came. Now that the snake is dealt with, I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Do 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 do. I would bring Metal Gear Solid to the channel, but I am genuinely worried about Konami. You all know what Konami is like, I'm sure. If any of you have kept up with gaming news, the way Konami have treated people... Oh, sorry. I don't believe that's correct pronunciation and grammar. The way Konami have treated people... Oh yeah, that Crimson Head's moving. Gotta be quick. Is absolutely abysmal. Yes. The way they're treated, if rumour is to be believed, of course, so take some of it with a grain of salt. You know, the way Kojima-san was treated, and a lot of the staff at Konami, and the way they also treat coverage of their games sometimes on the internet. That's the one thing that is genuinely stopping me from putting any sort of Metal Gear Solid on the channel. I mean, the only one I really want to put on the channel is 3, and that would be difficult because obviously with the way that I record a lot of my footage, I wouldn't be able to record PS3 games, and the newest, most up-to-date version that I have of Metal Gear Solid 3 is the HD collection that came out for that. So, right, we're going to rejig our inventory. This herb can go. Actually, do you know what we'll do? Combine these two. Put this one away. We'll also put the grenade launcher away. We're not going to... No, actually we will need that. I've just remembered we might have a few genuine problems if we don't put that acid shell in there. Keep that with us for insurance. We're going to need the other book as well, wherever I put it. Last book, volume 1. So if we examine these, Eagle of the South, Wolf of the North. The North remembers, ladies and gentlemen. The North remembers. So in here we have a medal. A medal was hidden inside the book. Medal of Eagle. Found inside the last book, volume 1. Is there a special way to use it? There certainly is. Eagle of the South, Wolf of the North. Right. Open this one up as well. A medal was hidden inside the book. Medal of Wolf. Found inside the last book, volume 2. Is there a special way to use it? There certainly is. And what I'm going to do, now that we have the medals, the handgun's going away, we don't need it. And we are also going to need... Where are you? Why didn't I pick it up? I literally scrolled past it. We're going to need the crank and the battery. Right. That's a full inventory now. We will... That should be enough for what we need. I'll put the shells away. There. So now we have a lot of excess ammo. We are like a portable armory now. For all intents and purposes, Jill would be quite capable of starting a small war with this much gear. One thing that I do want to do before we leave, I'm sure that there are still a few excess ink ribbons lying around somewhere. Did I leave them in here? Yes, I did. Good. We don't need any more kerosene. Zombies are literally the least of our worries now. That's why I put the handgun away. There's so few zombies at this point that it is absolutely obsolete using the handgun. Right. And now I'm going to drop a cautionary save just so we don't have to redo anything if we make a mess of it. AKA the fight with Yawn, picking up the second medal, and recoordinating our inventory. Very good. Now, I would like to bring some PS3 stuff to the channel. Do any of you know much about the availability and affordability of capture cards? Would you be able to give me some insight into that one? Because there's so much PS3 stuff that I would love to bring to the channel. From Metal Gear Solid to Yakuza games. Again, I realised that Yakuza is a Sega intellectual property, and Sega can also be quite hit and miss in the way that they treat people who upload content in relation to their games to YouTube. But yeah, I would love to bring the Yakuza series and actually Valkyria Chronicles to the channel. I was having a brief discussion with somebody who watches the channel from time to time, and he mentioned Valkyria Chronicles. And I thought to myself, you know what, I would love to bring that to the channel. He mentioned it in regards to live streaming, because, give me one moment, I just need to get my bearings again. Right, we have to leave the mansion area again. So hold on for a moment. Yeah, we will... go back this way. Yeah, a guy that I was talking to mentioned Valkyria Chronicles because he also has his own small streaming platform, and he mentioned streaming Valkyria Chronicles with some friends, I believe. And I thought to myself, you know, for a while I have really wanted to bring Valkyria Chronicles to the channel, but I worry about how Sega would treat me for that, considering they can be very funny about their IPs. And I own two of the best Valkyria Chronicles games. All things considered, I have Valkyria Chronicles 1, the HD Remaster for the PS4, and I also have, I believe it's, yeah, Valkyria Chronicles 4, that a lot of people have recently been calling one of the greatest RPGs of all time. In fact, I was so excited to get that one that I ordered a special edition, a physical special edition. I don't do that very much, but I enjoy it so much that I thought to myself, yeah, we're definitely going to get collectors for the next Valkyria Chronicles. And give me a moment, I need this to leave the mansion area again. One moment, I just need to cough, hold on. It's weird, and I know that a lot of you have heard me talk about this damn cough for what seems like forever now, but even though the cough is still gone, there are moments when my throat feels really tight, and I don't know why. It just does. Right, okay, we have the stone and metal object. I should have picked that up earlier, but I forgot about it, all things considered. So, just... right. Back out the mansion we go, and the quickest way to do that, let me just map out the direction I need to take in my head. No, that way is dangerous. It is this way. Through here. Back the way we came. Yeah, it gets to the point where once you get about 2/3 of the way into the game, which we are now quite comfortably, there is literally no need to have the handgun around in most situations, because you'll be encountering bigger, better, and far more dangerous things. Right, through here. Yeah, I would love to also bring more survival horror games to the channel. How would you guys like that? I mean, outside of Resident Evil, there's a ton of, and I don't mean those jump scare laden horror game experiences. You know, I would use inverted commas or quotes to describe those horror experiences. No, I mean legitimate survival horror. Stuff like White Day, a labyrinth known as School, and Alien Isolation. You know, I never should have taken that out, because I forgot that we'd have to come back here initially, so I didn't really need to put it away. But yeah. White Day, a labyrinth called School, or a labyrinth known as School, and also Alien Isolation. Now, I've never played White Day, but I've heard lots, and I mean lots of stuff about it. Done. So I would be very excited to bring that to the channel. And it's a Korean-made survival horror game, actually. And on top of that, yeah, I'm sure most of us know Alien Isolation. It's probably the best Alien game to come out in a number of years. Now, I've not finished it, but I've got right near the end, and I would love to play that for you guys. Oh dear. That is exactly why I've been carrying that blue herb, on the off chance that I would just get poisoned by something stupid. And there it is, snakes, in all of their infernal glory. We've been flanked. We've been flanked. The dogs are all like attack position alpha. Got it. Now what we need to do is put the battery in here. Yeah, those dogs were definitely going for some attack position alpha. Now that the battery is in, we have literally no need to keep the water level as it is. Right, we'll mix another herb. Is there anything else we need here? No, I don't think there is. Nope. Just checking. Anyway. Nope. Just checking for additional herbs. I didn't know that you could take out those dogs in single hits by knife defense items, essentially. But yeah, if there are any specific survival horror games that you would like me to play, then by all means, please do let me know. And I would be more than happy to play them for you. And I don't mean stuff like Outlast. Like I said, the stupid jump scare, hide in a locker with a night vision camera kind of stuff. That's not survival horror. That's jump scare. Now, if you're watching this channel, then you know what I mean by legitimate survival horror. I mean stuff that is inspired by or follows the same formula as more traditional Resident Evil installments. And I'm not saying that Resident Evil was the pioneer for that, because we have to remember the video game that was the Alone in the Dark 1992 game. Oh, that seemed like a very redundant statement. The game that was the 1992 Alone in the Dark 2 game. No. What I mean is... you know, the... what I mean is the Alone in the Dark game that came out in the very early 90s. That one. Right. Now, I've never played that one, but I know that was the first inspiration for original survival horror. I'd also like to play The Evil Within for you guys as well, because while that is a lot more Resident Evil 4-esque in its execution, I still think it's a fantastic, genuine survival horror game in the way that you can classify it. I have the first and second one. I finished the first one and I've not played the second one, but I would love to play those as well. Anyway, I'm going to call an end to this part, purely because I want to save. Oh wait, no, can we yet? I don't think we can we? Oh yes, we can. Right. Bear with me. Right. I'll just re-equip us slightly. Let's say we are quite well locked and loaded. Can we use this crank? No. We certainly cannot. But I will... yes, more ink ribbons. I'll put the ones in the chest away again, so we have individual stacks. And I'll pick up the ones that are already there. Old typewriter. You can save your progress. Use the ink ribbon? Yes, we will. That sounds like a very good idea. Progress is always good. Now then. I'll keep on for a moment longer. Actually, you know what? I think I'll call an end to this part here. There's a lot to do, and I don't want to make any mistakes. So I will say thank you to you guys once again for watching me play the game, and I will see you again soon. But yeah, to finish, do let me know if there are any other survival horror games, or games in general, that you would like me to play, and I will happily play them for you if I've got them or they're available. So I will see you later, and yeah, sorry, throat. Yeah, I will see you later, and you take care of yourselves, guys and girls, and I will see you again soon. Thanks again, and bye-bye. Have a good day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you. Bye-bye.